DK, where are we right now?
The Denver airport, I think.
We are at Case Western University.
Fort Collins, CSU Fort Collins.
We are in Michigan, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Penn State OSU.
University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.
We are in Philadelphia. We're right in between the UPenn and Drexel campuses.
We're at Perlman Quadrangle. I don't know what that is.
We are in Illinois. Look at all that grass right there, ready to be used for ultimate frisbee.
Hi, Condas.
Hi,
Hi.
So you guys came to Colorado, what year?
2018.
2018. How is it different since the last time you guys visited?
Well, definitely no students on campus other than a few that were just walking by.
Just knowing what the campus looked like before, and bustling areas, lots of people all around, feeling like hopes were dashed kind of feeling.
Yeah, I think something that really struck me was when we were at CSU Boulder. We had gone through this triangle kind of area where it's like full of different pathways, but since we were there during COVID, like nobody was there. It was such a barren wasteland, but you can kind of just envision that there could have been a lot of different people going across these different pathways, and it was just kind of sad to see that that kind of life isn't there anymore.
Maybe we could be that light in a spiritually dark place.
Gotta come to Boulder and Fort Collins.
Come for Jesus, come for the students at all of these campuses.
Amen.
Yeah.
I think Case Western, there's a lot of museums, art galleries. You can just tell by driving through that they really appreciate culture, and just thinking, wow, like on this campus as a freshman, I would be so enamored.
My heart really went out to OSU, just for all the students that are there at this really big school. The general sense is that they're there, but they're alone even with all the people around there.
I was very burdened for the students at Michigan State University. As I walked down the fraternity and sorority road called MAC, I saw red cups on the floor everywhere and just loud music playing, and I thought these must be their cover-ups for their loneliness.
Indiana University, we would talk to one of the students there. He was a freshman, and we just asked him, hey, what's the religious scene like here? And he says, I think there are some Christian clubs, I've seen them talk, but man, Greek life is where it's really happening. And so I think that just really broke my heart. On this huge campus, with so many students, the things that they've been turning to fill their time, to distract them, are things that are not going to satisfy them in the long run.
The campus that I was really burdened for was Purdue. Hearing about the 1,000+ clubs that were on campus and just seeing not a single soul on campus, even though there was like 40,000 of them in the dorms, just really burdened my heart. I was trying my hardest as I was going through the different classrooms, looking through the bulletin boards, looking for just anything Christian, remotely Christian. I couldn't find a single Christian club, but I saw all kinds of clubs, ranging from scuba diving to Pokemon Go, and just seeing like 20 members in that one club and growing just really burdened my heart. I just felt like what they needed is ultimately the gospel that can ultimately fulfill their soul's greatest needs, which is not these frivolous pursuits, but a relationship with God.
As I was walking around campus, I could just see really clearly what the gods of the campus were. They had really impressive academic buildings, the biggest fraternity and sorority houses I've ever seen, and this huge football stadium. Thinking about my own freshman self, I could see myself being pulled away and wanting to go after these things and not really care much about God or my relationship with Him.
The campus I felt the most burdened by was Penn State University. I think just the immense size of it, I felt so lost and so small on this campus, and I felt really burdened for these freshmen who come in, and since Penn State is such a huge party school, it feels like it's so easy to get lost in that crowd, and it's just an endless cycle of wanting to belong, wanting to fit in, going to parties, feeling empty again, forgetting what happened, and it just cycles over and over again.
I think my heart really went out to them because they are known as one of the top schools in philanthropy, and we got to talk to a freshman girl who was looking forward to actually an event called Thon, where they raise money for good causes like pediatric cancer. And I just felt like, man, they know that their life is supposed to count. They know that they're supposed to have meaning and purpose in life, but it's just so sad that they don't know that the only meaningful and purposeful life you can live is one that's found in the gospel.
My heart goes out to UPenn because a lot of my high school friends went to Ivy League schools, really just going from one high pressure school to the next. I just feel like it was so tough staying in a high pressure situation and seeking after ambition, and it's just surrounded by a lot of insecurities, so I just feel like a lot of the people out there need to hear the gospel.
Set of campuses, the UPenn, Drexel campuses, it's a very highly competitive school. With an acceptance rate that's very low, and just hearing the statistics, 13-14 suicides in the past couple years, it's a very high number given the few number of students there are, and knowing that they need the gospel too. They're people who they feel like they've made it and just kind of passing through, but just really wanting to bring hope to that campus, something beyond what they're working for.
The vision for Purdue is that what would shine brightest on that campus would not be the sports or the Greek life or academics, but that it would be the gospel.
The vision I had was one day having like Friday night Bible study there or New Student Welcome Night there.
I want to see a new Student Welcome Night poster on that bulletin board.
It would be a place where actually the Christian clubs are the most happening thing.
A living room filled with many college students, filled with laughter, a place where they can really let down their masks and be known.
My vision for this campus is that there will be an Acts 2 church here so that the student can grow in their faith and have bigger vision for their life.
And one of the visions that I have for the campus is that the campus, after a couple of years, will be filled with another generation of church planters ready to go out and live more for than the things of this world, but for God's kingdom.
2021, let's go!
So let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go 2021!
Let's go 2021!
All right, let's go 2021!
Let's go 2021! Woo!
What are you gonna do in 2021? Let's do something awesome for God.